3 years, both our boys had long hair. They were like those, I would do. But I never heard about Bengali. Yes. 1 year. But what is the significance? I don't know. Just blindly follow. Yes. No. What she says in Bengali is now first year after they get married, 1 year the girls don't cut their hair. So that is the reason she has such long hair. I said 1 year is done. That's it. Tomorrow is here in boycott. You can choose styles because you have long hair. Right.
Sunday I'm going.
Sunday you're going? All right. They're ready to see you in a new look.
But I don't think I'll cut it short because now I was in love long. That's why I asked you the products that I should be using.
Correct. The other day, by mistake, I was preparing something and there was just a small hair. By mistake, which I'm very conscious. And my son was shouting, "Mom, I see a hair there." I said, "Don't worry, it's washed in Saturday." He was so mad. He was so mad. I said, "Inna." Don't worry, it's washed in Saturday. So, Ayakira, good to see you.
Hello.
That is a healthy hair. Don't worry.
Mona is preparing jokes. No, Mona is preparing jokes. That's why she's busy. I was talking to her. How are you? She realized it now. You're talking to me. No, I did multitasking. I feel still in cold. I know. I always see white.
Who is for windows? Glass cleaner. Oh, glass.
यहाँ कौन बैठा है?
Nobody is there in the seat. Unless you just have to claim it.
The green
Green can be anything. It can be kitchen cleaner. It can be it's not a bathroom cleaner. White, yeah.
The multi-purpose also white, right?
Yeah. Multi-purpose
But dishwashing is like, I know it's green, but I
no, it's original is white. Original, you have to get 2%, right? One is original and one is there are 2 things.
Oh, I'm lagging, but it's not moving. I was like, why is it happening?
The power of a man.
Now you can keep access.
I knew it.
Congratulations. You. Thank you.
One more person.
Congratulations. I don't know my shop until I think with you guys for one conference, right?
Which one? Pursue.
Pursue.
Oh, Pursue. Oh,
I don't know about that product.
Pursue is big time in my house. When kids I spray once in a while.
Yeah, I saw it in your home, but I thought something else. I never thought it's a product. But you were looking in your for Pursue when I come with you guys for the winter conference.
Especially hotels, so we spray all dirty germs and all. We spray it.
Some conference that time I got to know about
It's great for dustbins, toilets, and even the knobs. And I spray it on the bed.
Oh,
And this Pursue liquid.
right?
No. It's the same thing. Sometimes I wash kids' blankets and all in the Pursue liquid cleaner. It kills all the germs.
Oh, it's not a
I don't use it for bathroom. So I put it in that dish washing machine.
It's just cleaning her.
So people, if you want to wipe the floor, swipe the floor. If you have the wooden one, it's very wooden friendly. You can swipe it.
I'll show this page now. Right before the page. 74 this page will each of those one half teaspoon that's very see with other big because but so जो liquid 160 rush to run.
What I do.
You said you have to look for one, everybody.
Including my husband.
He's going to.
What's happening?
He has a reason. Yes, there's a help for a
Yeah.
So sister-in-law, mother-in-law, mother-in-law.
My brother-in-law spoke to his company because he's independent, right? I mean, he's dependent.
Yeah, you are dependent. Yeah.
So they're excited for them. Kid and wife. And her wife, he showed a concern that she had a surgery. So they gave her.
Did you put up on your stick?
I think my brother-in-law spoke to me directly yesterday. Told us all they took $500 for both of them.
That's it. Only $500 ticket.
More than ticket to report.
Oh.
Yes, that claiming thing I think still everybody is doing. So
Good delay. How are they feeling in this? Just came, settled, enjoy the furniture and go.
just came to see new house.
But yeah, she did not get time to spend with you.
But I met him here, right?
You welcomed
Otherwise,
her.
yeah. Otherwise, I should have gone and say at least send off or something else. Since I met them, I thought
They're okay.
they're always okay, but we should not have that feeling, right? Okay, I didn't meet them when they came.
So you're planning 18.
Not sure. So Ravi is related to 12. Hopefully everything goes well. He doesn't have to stay there for camping. Third is Monday is the stamp season going to not for interview, submitting the documents. If something they needed, they will call for interview after 1 week. So otherwise, otherwise 22nd. Yeah, he's coming to Boston. I mean, he doesn't come to my home. Okay, but he has a, yeah. And then after that, next week, I will be nowadays, one of my colleagues is traveling to California. Whenever people say I'm traveling to California,
Such a good.
and still now I'm here. And I was they will meet, just give me time, they will meet that I know also. But now I'm just
It's my lucky.
I don't know working with them is very difficult. Always like 24 hours they want.
I'm sure.
So it's better to but
You will get months. You will get jobs. They're in California. My sister contract got over. Within 2 weeks, she got another job.
remotely working. Now okay. Now I need myself. I don't need company. Now I need to be in traffic.
No, don't speak it. Write it. Don't speak it. Don't start to write it.
But now right away 6 months. 6 months. Like maybe October, November. How things are not get here. Then I will look for it.
Yeah. In peace.
Hello.
Good evening,
Hello.
everyone. Good evening.
Somehow the numbers are
They're coming.
not
They're on the
equal.
way.
No, not less. It's
Not equal.
not equal.
Oh, you mean more majority women?
Yeah. I was trying to count. All right. Okay, we'll make a start. By Chinmay and Mona, proudly sponsored in the business, Double Eagle, Ruby, Perry and Anna, diamond going team of Anup and Priti Sudhani. Thank you, Perry and Anna, for opening the door every Friday and giving us the opportunity to learn and grow. Thank you.
Awesome.
I think it's like, every Friday by the time we come, we are always down. But as soon as you get in, you get that energy. And especially when you hang around with this group, that energy just doubles. Right? And we go back and again Saturday we start. All right. With that, we can make a start and we'll get going.
Yeah. So we start with the product topic first, always as we do. So the first topic today is cleaning products by going to be done by Meenal. Like when you see her house, because I just went once and I found like you will not find a dust in her any corner of her house even. Like she is the best person to talk about. She's using all the Amway products and she's amazing. She does like it's just not about like she's reading and telling us like what is the use of it and how, but she's real user. Like we women use it, right? We know the best, but she is amazing. I know like she has 2 kids, like small kids, I'll say, like building up the business and doing great with Dipesh and Meenal. They're amazing couple. And let me invite Meenal, please take notes, and she's going to tell each and every detail of it, and it is really, help you to learn and to use this product. So help me welcome eagle going Meenal.
All right. All right.
Thank you so much, Mona, for the wonderful introduction. Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
Happy Friday. So this is the patient Meenal, proudly sponsored by Emeralds Going Perry and Anna and Diamond Going Anup and Preeti. Really excited about the topic, just not because I love cleaning, but as something that you don't need to study about. Like this is the first time I'm coming without the notes because I think my experience and this book is enough to talk about. So today mainly I'm going to focus more on the cleaning side, like the house cleaning. I would talk maybe like briefly about what products do we have for like laundry and dish cleanings, but I want to focus mainly on the house cleaning side. And plus, because it's winter time, how can you prevent your home from germs and viruses as well. So we have amazing product line, and I will start with so the product line that we have, it's called Amway Home, and so we have all the whatever cleaners that we have are concentrated. So generally, the first time when you see the price, is like, oh my God, $10 is that expensive? Because you would find like $2 spray bottles in like Walmart or any other convenience store, but these are concentrated. So what you need to do is like you will buy these kind of spray bottles from your business, and then you have to make a solution using water and this concentrated liquid. So water is free, and then what you're paying is for concentrated liquid. So that's how, as a business owner, or if you're talking to your customers, you make them understand that this is like price is not a problem. That we have like definitely amazing line in terms of, like, I would say the most in budget line from Amway. And these all products are like biodegradable. They are like phosphate and chlorine free, so you're gentle on your hands and your home and your like clothes and dishes as well. So and definitely environment friendly. So let me start with the bathroom cleaner. Like this is something like the when I started in the business, this was the product that I got excited about. Like there's something that you trigger like when you start in the business, like, and this was amazing. You'll find like very harsh products available outside to clean the bathrooms, like that are like a lot of chlorine. And who use like cleaning ladies for cleaning their homes? Like that day you should realize that how amazing your products are, because they use so much of chlorine in the bathrooms. Like for next 2-3 hours you cannot go in there. So and if you use the bathroom cleaner that's from our business, it's amazing. I mean, it cleans amazingly, and also like there is no obnoxious smell that comes from generally like chlorine based cleaners. And what you do is basically you take this, and then you have the spray bottle here. So if you see there are like marks available here. So based on the dirt, like how dirty your bathroom is, you can develop a solution. You can make it more concentrated if you want. If you feel that your like bathtub is, let's say, more dirty, and if not, like you're doing a regular cleaning, then you could make a dilute solution. So it's up to you how you want to use it, and it's definitely safe. And make sure that you read the catalog and that don't exceed these suggested concentrated solution. But yes, so it shouldn't be a problem. So if you see here, we have this page. If you ever have like opened the catalog, or it's available on the Amway website as well, we have ability how can you make the solutions from these concentrated bottles. So if you see here, one cleaning bottle, which is a bathroom cleaner, right? So it makes 8 spray bottles. So can you imagine? It's like almost like around maybe, let's say, how much? Yes, 75 or 80 cents per bottle, which is extremely in budget. And it's if you compare with the products outside, definitely they are not biodegradable or not gentle as these are. And then we have kitchen cleaner. That's an amazing product, especially if you do like Indian cooking. We use a lot of turmeric and those kind of strains, and especially if you have let's say white cabinets in the kitchen, you will see within 1 month your white turns yellow. So this product is definitely amazing, and you should try it. Again, the same way you make a solution like this in a spray bottle, and you can clean your cabinets, and you can clean if something spills on the counters or anything, you can clean it, and it works wonders. You can actually feel that generally the turmeric stains, they don't go away so easily. You can still see that something was spilled over weeks back, but with this it works amazingly. So that's something specifically for kitchen cleaner. Just make sure that this is a little, I would say, more strong. So don't use it anywhere, just because of the very tough stains like turmeric, or especially in the kitchen, because it's more meant for grease and dirt, which is basically found in the kitchen area of your home. Then we have a multi-purpose cleaner. As the name suggests, it's for various purposes, not just for single type of use. So you can use, for example, if you have wooden floors and you mop, you can put in your bucket of water, and you can use this. And then you can use counters everywhere. You can use, in fact, your refrigerator, or anywhere around where you would like to use kind of a liquid kind of stuff to clean anything, any surface. It's very gentle. In fact, on the website, I guess they say that you can wash your gentle clothing as well. So it's anything that is washable, you can use it. So again, you can either create a spray bottle if you're spraying on the surfaces, or if you are using directly in a bucket of water, or for laundry, then you can just directly use a cap and do the laundry or cleaning. So this is amazing. And part of this is we have, because you cannot take this bottle everywhere. So you have these amazing multi-purpose wipes. I always keep them very handy. I have both in my cars, and then I have in my handbag, and then diaper bags, because the purpose of is to have a to-go thing to clean. If you just have one maybe available in your handbag, and if by chance change your handbag, then there's no point of keeping this, right? So always keep it handy. It's amazing. Yeah, and it's mainly, I guess, it has 24 wipes, and you can with kids, there's so much going around, especially in the cars, and you don't want to keep your car dirty. You can clean the surfaces, you can wipe your face, you can wipe your hands. It's very safe and gentle, so you can definitely use with the kids as well. And I think some people experimented, but yeah, sometimes you get stain, or pen stain, or nail paint, or any those kind of stains on your clothes. It really works wonders. So maybe next time when you have an accident, try this. But definitely keep it handy, because there's no point if it's inside your cupboard. That's something to be available when you are out there.
You get 4, right, in a pouch?
Yes, 4 in a pouch. So it's a pouch like this. Yep. And then we have 4 inside this. Yep. And then the next one is the glass cleaner. So if you have if you're very particular about cleaning things, that you don't want to use the multi-purpose cleaner on your glass surfaces, then I would suggest try using this. You have mirrors around in the house, in the bathrooms, in the dressing area. Then you have maybe sometimes you have mirrors in the cabinets as well, right? So use this, and this lasts for long time, because obviously glass cleaning, do not have too much glass cleaning every week, right? So again, similar way, you make a spray bottle like this, and then you can use this for your glass surfaces, especially these days the refrigerators, they are stainless steel or something. So very specific products are allowed to clean those surfaces. Otherwise, you would see those like cleaning stains if you use any wrong product on the surface of refrigerator. So this is where you safe to use on the stainless steel refrigerator. So if you see here, for multi-purpose, like this one, the one that I showed, that can be used on various surfaces, it is like 20 spray bottles. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Like just one bottle is making 20 spray bottles. And then we have the kitchen cleaner, which is making 8 spray bottles again. And then we have the glass cleaner, again 8 spray bottles. So if you compare the prices, it's way, way cheaper than the outside products, but definitely not in terms of quality. So this is the cleaning line that we have, and in each one of has like preference. Like not everyone wants to use all the products together, but I would say if you are like one thing that you would like to start with multi-purpose cleaner, because then you can use it in your kitchen, in your like other cleaning areas, and definitely for bathroom I would suggest the bathroom cleaner specifically. In fact, you don't need a toilet cleaner just to clean the toilet bowl. You can use this one to clean the toilet bowl as well. And the most important thing, they do not have very any strong smell. In fact, they smell really good, so it's definitely good for your nose. Then the other line that I want to talk about is Pursue. This is a disinfectant line from Amway. So we have two products here. One is the spray, and the other one is the liquid. This is the concentrated liquid. So if you're new in the business and you would like to start something in the disinfectant line, then start with the spray. So you can use on your toilet seats, and then if you're very particular, then on the doorknobs and wherever you feel that that it has to be disinfected, make sure that you keep away from children and keep away from nose while spraying, because sometimes it sprays and shouldn't be going inside your body. So it kills like more than 22 kind of viruses and germs, and especially now winter, people have this complaint of allergies, and you can always recommend this product because they're looking for something and they buy those, maybe let's say Lysol, which is available outside, and if you spray it, like Lysol actually drips like this if you spray in that bottle, but this doesn't. So it is like a nozzle, and just leave it, like if you're spraying on a toilet seat, just leave it for 10 minutes. You don't need to wipe it, just leave it, and this will disappear. So it doesn't leave any stains or like wet surface once you spray this. So that's the best part, that you don't have to take care after spraying anything. And if you're very particular about disinfecting your house, then buy this one. This is like a concentrated, it will last for years. I'm very sure, because earlier we used to put a lot, then I did a research and realized that it's like needed like 1/16th portion only. So in a bucket of water, maybe let's say 3 or 4 drops, that's it. So it can be used anywhere, like if you're mopping your floors. It can also be used any food contact surfaces, like if you're cleaning your kitchen counters and you want to make sure that it's more like hygienic and germ free, you can use it on your kitchen counters. I used to clean my kids toys and everything just once in a while, just to stay healthy and safe, because other kids come and play and bring lots of germs with them, so it's always as hygienic. And you can use wherever you feel that surface has to be disinfected. So this is amazing, and you can make a spray bottle like this. So there's a ratio given on the website, and you can see how dilute you want. And don't make it too concentrated, because it is really, really concentrated formula in this one. The other things that we have available is the dishes and laundry cleaning. So we have a dishwashing liquid. Just 1 minute. So we have a dishwashing liquid, and then we have again, people have their own preferences. On one website is suggested to use as it is, like you do not mix anything with water. But I have a very bad habit of washing every time with each dish, washing the sponge. So that's why I prefer making little dilute. And then so you buy this kind of a bottle like with nozzle and make this solution in this. So on handy, this is like for day-to-day use. And then we have this amazing scrub buds. If you buy anything from outside, at least $1 price, and they doesn't last, let's say 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks, and it hurts your hands as well. You're not soft on your hands as well. This is made up of pure steel. It doesn't entangle or anything. Even after let's say 100 uses, I never see that it has broken or it has come something that is you're hurting your hands. And you can wash in your dishwasher as well. So I just put it on your top rack, and it will be washed. And again, so food doesn't get stuck in this one. So it's hygienic as well. Then we have laundry detergent. So I think we have like varieties. We have powder detergent and we have liquid detergent. So based on your preferences, we have everything, and you would like how to wash your laundry. So again, I never used any child-specific laundry detergent. I always use this. Like I have a little one, 6 months old, and a 5 years old. I never use anything out from outside. I wash all the clothes from this one, and it's absolutely like dermatologically tested. So safe for skin. Like some people have sensitive skin, so they have like issues, and they are always looking for like some kind of a very safer and very sensitive friendly skin friendly detergent. So you can suggest this one. And then we have a pre-wash spray. This is amazing. Like people always keep looking for it. I always send it with my parents and in-laws to like India. So all you need to do, especially if you have young kids, like this is so much easier. Yeah, it makes the life really easy. Like you don't need to worry about the stain. Just whenever get the stains and you're doing the laundry, just spray on the, like it's a target cleaning. So you just put on the spray on the stain and wash it like the way you do it. So you don't need to like soak or anything. It's so much handy and so like painless activity, especially with the kids. Anything that I missed? Yes, right. So if you go to the Ambic catalog, everything is there. Like if you see the entire line that we have for cleaning, other things that we have for laundry is like the concentrated detergent or the powder one. Then we have bleach and softener as well. So we have everything. It's just that you need to decide what you want to start with if you're new in the business, and especially cleaning. Definitely is worth buying. Once you buy, like it lasts for at least a year. So with that, I'm done.
Wow.
Wow, very good. Great job. Very nice.
For carpet cleaning, she's the one expert.
Okay, one more round of applause. So what's the moral of the story?
Guys, use it.
Guys, use it. So whoever is new,
Guys, use it.
alright, so whoever is new, go back home. If you have any other products, throw it,
Or try.
take it. Alright, so with that, let's move on to the next topic. It's all about body key. Right? If you guys don't know what is body key, let me invite. Alright, to cover that, let me invite Patty Mittal, who is the leader, who inspire all of us to do more, to become more.
Good evening.
Good evening.
All right, awesome guys. Fired up and excited. Who wants to lose some pounds? Go to Britain. That's the place where you eat and you lose pounds. How about that? Okay, let me keep the stuff in not in a particular order. I'm going to talk about. Okay, I'm Terry with my wife Anna. Our awesome appliance going diamond and Preeti Sazani. Q12 happening this year. Double Eagle Rupee. This year is absolutely done deal. Excited and fired up about future. And who's excited about making a lot of money? Yes. A lot of money, right? Right, Jasmine? A lot of money?
Yes.
Awesome. Good. Yeah, we will make a lot of money, but we need to have the health to enjoy it also, right? So let's talk about health, eating right, losing weight if you want to, okay, and making a lot of money. All goes together, right? So, a couple of jokes, okay. The past of eat is 8. Okay, and the future of 8 is wait. And the most funny part is that people realize it when it's too late.
Excellent. That's it. The topic is done. Topic done.
Thank you, Anna, for sending these awesome jokes.
So we don't want to be late.
Yeah. See,
Just in time.
just in time. This is a pretty good one. Actually, I really liked it. So, guys, Amway is incredible state-of-art company. Okay, so whatever they do, this box. Okay,
The tea also. The
tea. I have the smaller one. Or the smaller
Oolong,
one.
the oolong one.
It's
Right
right
there,
there.
right there.
Oh.
The oolong. You don't know how
Oh,
oolong.
long.
This is how oolong looks.
Oh, no, I drink.
Now you
Long.
Now you know how oolong looks.
So, I'm going to talk about some. My time starts now. Okay. Thank you. Whoever is the timekeeper. Thank you. All right. Okay. Good stuff. So I'm going to talk about Body Key product line. Okay. Focus on. I'll talk about the weight loss also a little bit. Okay. Not a little bit. I'm going to talk about the weight loss. Okay. What technology we have, what kind of products we have. But in general, I'm going to talk about eating, drinking, and living healthy life. Okay. Because the thing with Amway is, what we say is you eat, you drink, you make money, and be healthy. How many people want to do that? Eat, drink, and just make money, right? So that's the idea Amway is going. They've changed their trajectory from being a cleaning line and all the stuff. Now Amway is into the high tech eating, drinking, weight loss kind of a program, because young folks, everybody carries some stuff in their hand when they're going around, right? So they wanted to keep these product lines so handy that you don't have to do all the demos and all this stuff, right? Just eating and drinking, and that's what you're doing the demo. Okay, so let's talk about the Body Key line. What does it have? Of course, it has a lot of products. Okay, how many people have tried these products? Okay, eating, drinking, using. We have amazing products. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about how I use these products. Okay, but they created a system of Body Key Smart Loss program. Okay, I'm going to talk about that also. Okay, some people want to lose some weight here, shed some pounds. Okay, and it is very, very important. Okay, why? Because obesity or weight gain is the major cause of diabetes, heart, high blood pressure, cholesterol, all that comes, heart attack, heart problems. I didn't say that. Okay, it's all because of the increased weight. And you know what? In America, there's a statistics done that in United States of America, the richest country has the most obese people. 36.5% of obese of adults are obese. Okay, that's a huge amount of folks. Okay. And the most reason is that people underestimate the calories they eat, and they overestimate the calories they burn. Okay, and okay, let me ask people, like, why do you think people gain weight? Anybody can throw
Input is more than output.
input. What is input? Food. Okay, what is output? Burning calories, right? So let me ask you that if you go to gym 2-3 hours a day, do you think you'll be burning a lot, or like you'll be losing weight like anything? Depends what you do, right? You know what? So there is a thermodynamics. Okay, there's a first law of thermodynamics. I'm gonna teach you thermodynamics. Okay, first law of thermodynamics. Anybody knows that? Remembers that? Thermodynamics, man. It says energy in a system. Okay, energy in a system minus energy consumed in a system equals to energy stored, right?
So simple.
So simple.
I thought it was difficult.
First law of thermodynamics. Okay, so in our body, in our a lot of people just say, what, I'm most of the times, if you really think of it, people don't worry about eating what they're eating. I'm not going to the gym, that's why I'm gaining weight. That's the most of the times people see that. Okay, or if they don't go to the gym, they say, anyways, I'm not going to the gym. Negative brings more negative. Let's eat something, don't worry, anyways, I'm not going to the gym, right? We'll do it once we start going. Right? But you know what? If you really look at it, gym or exercise is way overrated. Okay, why? Because let's say this food is there, right? But a lot of times people think that energy, I have to burn a lot of energy. Okay, if you really look at it, 70% of the energy burned is from your resting metabolism. This is the stuff which if you just don't do anything, just sit, you're gonna burn almost. This is what is needed for your organs to perform, your heart to pump, and all this stuff. 70%. Okay. Rest 10%. Not out of the rest, 10% goes into your digestion, food digestion, the burning of that food digestion. Okay. This 20% is what is burnt externally. Okay, some people want all 20% who goes to the gym hours. Okay, so or some people they don't go sedentary life. Less than 5%. You just walk here and there. Okay, so gym part of it, people what they think is only 20% of the whole equation. 70 or 80% or 80% of that is not in our control. Okay, so when you say minus this, right, only 20% of this you can control. If you want to have less energy stored or less weight stored, what is in your control? Intake. So you could reduce the intake. Okay, so the body key, the whole cornerstone of body key program is a holistic approach. It's just not okay. They say okay, was a keto? Oh no, what was the new diet which has come on? Not ketone. People don't eat. No, they eat just fat. They eat the fat. Keto. So the keto diet says, oh, don't eat fat, right? Okay. But with fat comes cholesterol, right? And cholesterol gets, and you know what? So those are something, those are temporary diets, okay? And you know what? Once you lose your weight, okay, and then you gain the weight right away because you are how much you start craving for carbohydrates, man. When you see pizza, you start craving for that, right? And when you see a cake, you want to eat a cake, you just don't want to eat butter all the time, right? So with body key, what happened is it's a holistic approach. Their whole goal is to you live your life, okay, but with a different habits, with a different mindset. You live your life, okay. You eat differently. You feel differently, okay. That's the whole cornerstone of body key diet. So keto and all those stuff, they just come here and go, okay. But this one is for long term weight loss, okay. If you want to lose weight, okay, or not even weight loss, guys. You know what? It's all about long term being healthy, right? Okay. Weight management, optimum health. Okay, so that's a long-term part of this. Okay, and one more thing I'll just talk about what happens when we have weight. Okay, there's something called visceral fat. Anybody know about visceral fat? I don't know the spelling, but VSERA. Okay, maybe visceral fat. So this is what you see outside. Okay, this is you can see, but the problem is not this. The problem is when you have your, I don't know how you draw your liver. So the fat around your liver. Guys, this is serious. The fat around your kidneys.
Kidney is like being very.
Okay, I don't want to. Okay. Thank God, I'm not a doctor. Okay. But see, this visceral fat is the killing fat. Okay, this actually, the optimization. No. The performance of your organs reduce the more fat you have around your. Okay, this is bad. You gotta get rid of this. Okay. So visceral fat. So that's why you need to lose weight. Okay, or you need to gain weight. And also, remember I said 70% of it is resting metabolism. How do you increase that? By reducing the fat and increasing your muscles. Okay. And of course, muscles you will increase by exercising, right? So this is a whole, and eating healthy. Let me put it that way. Not just exercising, eating healthy. And we have amazing products to help you do that. Okay. So we talked about a little bit about how do you track this thing, okay? And I'm going to come to that app, okay? So let me tell you what is body key, and then we'll talk about the products. I don't know how much time we have. No, come on. No, yeah, you're joking, man. I just started. I'm not looking.
Most of the time when the kidney and liver.
I know, seriously, yeah. You see, right now, the time wastage is happening, okay? So it's personalized, okay? Holistic weight loss program that utilizes scientific, it's a scientific thing. There's a research center called Pennington Biomedical Research Center. They are pioneers. 1988, they've been doing research, and their whole goal is to help people reduce weight. Research come with research and technology and how to reduce weight. Okay, and this body key program is all designed from their research. Okay, and it's a long-term solution, not an unhealthy fix. Okay, it's a long-term. Okay, once you start doing it, you can start. And it's pretty simple, guys. What this body key program does is, it's nothing rocket science. What you do is you weigh yourself daily. Okay, weigh daily. A lot of people say, oh, it fluctuates and all this stuff. No, you weigh daily. Okay, And second is you eat not daily, of course. you eat based upon you reckon based upon your BMI. Okay. But that eating, you know what? The good thing about most of the times when you think about diet programs is that, oh man, how will I calculate what I'm eating, right? So, you have to, I've heard, you have to calculate calories and all this stuff. Body Key has made it very simple. Once they calculate your BMI, okay, and I'm going to demo the app. It's so incredible. I started using again since yesterday. Today was my first day, okay, and but so based upon the BMI, they recommend you the food. No, they don't recommend what food you should eat, how much protein, how much fat, how much carbohydrates. These three things you can eat. Okay, is it simple? Okay, and that also you don't have to calculate. Everything is calculated for you. Okay, and the tracking of your food is so incredible. Tracking, you know what? Today I eat, like for example, I ate 2 rotis. I write roti, and roti is a Indian bread. I ate 2 roti and aloo sabji. It calculates everything. I don't have to do. I said, how much do you eat aloo sabji? Maybe half a cup or 3/4 of a cup. It just calculates and puts it there. Okay. And so tracking. So eat. And the third thing is like how we have a coach in our business, right? There's a digital coach you will be accountable to. Based upon if you're doing good, encouragement comes in. If you're not doing good, if you're not off track, the digital coach will guide you. Hey, you know what? Why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? Okay. Isn't it nice? Pretty much on a daily or on a weekly basis, you will get some inputs from somebody. Okay. So that's it. Okay. And they focus on your behavior change. Okay. Not like, okay, because once you start tracking, you start improving, right? Otherwise, you're walking, you see, Revdi, up there, you start eating, right? You see Parle Ji. So you have food in front of you, you know what? And if you're not tracking, you're going to open it up and you eat it. That's binge eating, right? That's one of the worst things in America people are doing right now. There were days in India, I grew up in India, getting a potato chips packet for 5 rupees, it used to be, we have to plead our dad, dad, one, no, it's unhealthy, we'll get one in a month kind of a thing, right? Even the soft drinks, we never got a chance to drink those, right? But here is available. You open your drawer, everything falls on you, then you decide what you want to eat, right? Okay, so that's one, and then there's you can have a community. Okay, so let me quickly show the app, and then I'm going to talk about the products, and then we'll call it a day. Thank you, Sumit, for encouragement. Okay. So there's a lot of videos and all this stuff. I covered a lot of that from my mouth. Video also take the same time. So I said, okay, let me talk about that. So where is the app? People can not see this. I hope people can see it. Is it visible, guys? So I weighed myself yesterday 174.2 pounds. Okay, so I put it there, and so this was the details they just needed from me: my name, my height, my sex, my age, starting weight, and my goal weight. And you know what? This goal weight is not a month, 2 months, 6 months. Because they say you should not be losing more than 12.5% of your weight in 6 months time frame. Because people who lose quickly, they gain very quickly. Okay, and it's not good for your health also. Okay, so this is an amazing app, and I think it's free. You can download it. Because I had bought this Body Key, maybe that's why I could track it. But I'll encourage everyone to download that app, put your stuff in, see you can use it. If not, then get this Body Key app. It has a code and all digital code. So what you could do is you can link the app through a digital scale. Remember, you have to measure it on a daily basis. If you see, I don't know if it's visible. There is a band here. Okay, it's visible on the app, but there's a band here where this is a smart weight loss. Okay, it should be going like this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can. So that's my weight loss, and it's gonna happen, right? How it's going. So I'm here. I didn't lose anything today. Okay. So it will not show anything. Okay.
You can change your height, Barry. Make it 6.
No, I don't want to do that. Right? You cannot change it now. So once you set it, it's set. Okay. Let me finish it up. Okay. So so it gives you all these daily goals. Okay. Did you do this? And you can put reminders. Say I put a reminder at 7:40 that weigh yourself. So daily you have to weigh. So when I wake up, you know what? Reminder comes from my phone. Oh, you have to weigh yourself. There's a weighing machine. You can weigh it. If it's digital scale, it automatically gets into it. Otherwise, you can feed it to it. Okay. And also I have linked when I do exercise, I have my Apple Watch with me. When I walk, Apple Watch, so it links everything. Okay, what's my exercise goal? It does that. This is very important, the food aspect of it. Okay, so this is my whole the whole day. Okay, so if your needle is going there, you know what, your graph will be going up. Okay, if it's between here and here, it's a weight loss. So if I click on that, okay, so I ate. There was a free instant oatmeal at work, so I ate. They had that one, right? So I ate that in my breakfast. Okay, Quaker one. I had an organic banana, 21 whole grain seed. Dave Pillasbat is a very good bread. Okay, had one slice. And one slice of organic avocado from Whole Foods is very good. Okay, okay. And then my incredible meal replacement shake vanilla. I love it. Okay, this is one of the best thing they came up with, the meal replacement shake: vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, 3 flavors. Okay, you can get in this one, or you can get it in a pouches. But the taste is awesome. How do you make it? Is very simple. They have a lot of recipes. You can make smoothies and all this stuff. You want to keep your life simple because you want to do it daily. I just add 10 ounces of water, 4 cubes of ice, 2 scoops of this. This is a scoop. Shake it up and you drink it. So creamy and all this stuff, and it's very filling. Okay. And Anna gives me a tub of vegetables. Okay, small tub. Okay. It has broccoli, corn, carrot, spinach, kale. These are all frozen stuff. You want to keep your life easy, right? All organic stuff. Okay, you know what? I don't want to go into buy organic, but you need to eat organic if you can, if you can afford, right? That's why you're doing the business, so that you make extra $100, you can afford organic stuff, right? So anyway, so that little bit of peanuts, because peanut is my hot button. So she adds peanuts, honey roasted peanuts, corn. Okay, and I just warm it up for 1.5 minutes and eat with that. This shake, it fills you up. Okay, and I have not talked about supplements yet. Okay, then. That's done. Then I had what is this? Oh, okay, yogurt. Today I had a yogurt. It's not a Greek yogurt though. With my food I had yogurt. Then I had my snacks. I had a full meal bar, a half and half. So they focus on having 6 meals. Don't starve yourself during the day. Don't starve yourself for a long time. Okay. I had a meal bar, a slim popcorn on my way back home. Okay. This all, and I'm full right now, and then that means I'm on this. So I'll be rude. If I keep this habit, the weight is gonna go down. Okay. So the thing is, life has become easy because I don't have to think about what I'm eating. Because the food is there. Our shrimp popcorn is there, 100 calories. I love it. Because I'm again, popcorn is where if you want to change, you can have another healthy snack. And everything you eat, drink from this is gluten free.
Yeah.
Everything. Okay. So that means it's gluten free. That's my chocolate bar. Nutty dark chocolate as snacks. I replace this or this sometimes with a snack. I don't eat this as a meal. I eat it as a snack. So I eat half and a half bar. Okay, and I have tea and all this stuff. Okay, sriracha. This is sometimes I swap with popcorn while driving back. Excuse me, when I'm feeling sleepy. Okay. Now, before I had carbohydrates, the rotis, I had my carb blocker. Okay. It's an incredible way of blocking carbohydrates, okay? Or you're having a pizza, or so then also you don't have pizza. If you're having a pizza, eat a carb blocker, okay? And input in your app what you ate. So that, okay, 2 slices of pizza, when you see the calorie, that thing goes out, next time you're not going to eat that, okay? So it's a reminder of that, okay? So we have glucose health also. It helps in metabolizing your food more, okay? And rhodiola, of course, you can have, Dr. Kavan Misri said, it helps you burn your belly fat, okay, because it increases your blood flow. I guess that's why. Okay, we have energy drink. I drink that energy drink pretty much every day. And did I miss anything? Yeah. So if you want excess, we have excess energy chocolate. If after workout, if you want to eat them, you can do that. Okay, and so the whole and this symmetry, we're not using symmetry per se, you know what, but
Yeah, but that's part of this.
yeah, so symmetry has a lot of green tea.
probiotics.
Oh, yeah, fiber and probiotics. I didn't get that. Oh, sorry. Fiber and probiotics every day in the morning, you know, when Anna makes the shake. Oh, I forgot the shake actually. Yeah, but shake is pretty healthy. You know, it's sort of, it has a smoothie. So she makes a smoothie, not this shake. She makes a smoothie in the morning. She puts a lot of protein powder and the probiotic and the fiber in it. Okay.
So in the night, I think it will be a very good probiotic and fiber. It affect more.
Yeah. You can have it in the night.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have it both times,
Morning and night. Okay. So it again, you know what? The good thing is you can add as much as you can, right? As you want, right? But you know, you have to see your your budget also, right? So what I would recommend folks, you know, people who are who is eating and drinking, right? Who are those? Everybody, right? So instead of eating and drinking outside, replace. Oh yeah, the whole goal of the body key is to first start with replacing 2 meals from shakes and all this stuff. Do it for I think 4 weeks. That's called jump start. Then after from 4 weeks to I think 16 weeks, you replace 1 meal replacement, and then based upon you want to maintain that. Okay, but I've been drinking this meal replacement for I don't know how long, right? But the problem, I gained weight, you know what, because I started eating the binge eating, right? You know, with holidays, right? So you eat the cakes and the cookies and all this stuff, right? So you gotta lose that. And but it's a great program wherein you don't have to think a lot because everything is built in. The app is designed so well to make your life easy, so that weight loss becomes easy and fun. And also there is one more mode called a challenge mode, wherein you can create a community or a team, right? Say for example, if 2-3 people are saying, okay, I want to do body key, right? You can make a group and you can challenge yourself that, hey, I'm gonna have two servings of shake every day for the whole week. And whoever finishes it, it's like a sort of a team bonding, right? Or somebody started slacking, you can track who's slacking, and then you can encourage them. Okay, so that's another way of promoting that. So, but body key is an incredible. Anybody has any questions? You know what? Let's open up quickly.
What's the app's name? It's Body
Key. Yes, Body Key. Just download from App Store for both Android and iPhone.
When do you take the carb blocker? Like how many minutes before you're eating?
Just before eating the food, or if I forget it, just after eating my the rotis and all this carbs. Okay, and usually normally I take 2, but if I'm having a pizza or something like that or everything, I have 3 or 4. You can have up to 5. I think, yeah. So, and the good thing is it is 100% natural. There's no side effects. Any of these products, they don't have side effects. Okay. Anybody else? Question.
One thing. So can you take that every day with your food?
Yes. Yeah.
Eat whatever you want.
See, you know what? You eat
up to 500 calories.
Yeah, up to 500 calories. Yes, but you track here. Okay, you track here on the phone. Okay, yeah, you have to be like you'll be spending more money on carb blocker than eating your food, man. So,
but when the Kevin Misty said like Calmec D, fiber and probiotic 3 together in the night.
Yes,
was wonderful for me. I don't know.
No. It's again, and also intermittent fasting is it's good. So don't eat after 7 or 8. Okay.
Dinner early.
Yeah, dinner early. Oh, that is very important. Dinner early.
Dinner early.
Yeah. Being from India, we had the habit of eating dinner at like 9, 10, and then go to sleep after that, right? That's the worst thing you can do to your body. Okay. So eat 6:37. Okay. Any other?
Yeah. One last question.
Sure,
should we mix it with only water, no milk, or we can do it?
See, milk you can do, but it's extra calories, right? So you're gonna beat the purpose of. But you don't need milk in it. That's the beauty of this, is that it will not taste. That's the thing. If you're making a smoothie, adding a lot of vegetables and all, you can make it rich. It will make it really rich. Okay. But to keep it life simple, just mix it with water and it's tasty. You don't need to add milk. Okay. It won't taste chalky. It won't it mixes well into it. But make sure you have this and add ice to it, because it helps in mixing. Okay, so with this, I'm done. Back to
I have a question.
Oh, good. Yeah.
So, if I'm sharing this with somebody, and then how do I sell the idea of replacing regular food with the products? So
selling is little debatable, but you have to see how you can. If the goal is to lose weight, then you have to help them. Okay, see, they can start tracking their food from the body key app, what they're eating, right? But they're not going to get the results. Okay, and the research has been done where they say if you are substituting a full meal with a meal replacement shake or a bar, you tend to have a more success in losing weight. So you can actually share the results. There is a whole again, I would recommend, this is the insider guide of Body Key. Okay, it's part of our resource center. Okay, there's a lot of videos, there's a lot of information that in this. One of the things they say, okay, should I the research has said because of the if you replace a meal, it's convenient. Okay, and when you are hungry, you're not looking for food, or you don't wait for the food, you just make it yourself.
So generally, what you eat outside is 1,000 to 1,500.
1,500 calories.
This
Yes.
is like 230 calories. So
Yes.
that's the idea. If you want to
That's the
reduce
idea.
weight,
Yes. Yes.
you are-
Yeah.
With less calories, you'll feel full.
Full.
And
Yeah.
how about the price? Price-wise, also is less, right?
Yes,
Than outside.
yes, of course. Means again, you if you eat outside, you spend like $10 easily, right? This is like what, $3 or so, $3.50. A whole meal you are getting that. Okay,
Almost
So,
$3.
$3. And but see, again, you'll have to identify. There is a whole thing what to talk to customer and all this stuff. Everything is on this guide. Okay, and
But when you share the people before you can start, then people can show. Then only
Yeah,
you can.
exactly.
Then only you can recommend.
of course. When you start
Yeah.
doing it, yes. I mean, so once you start doing it, so I'm gonna do this continuously, and 6 months, I have to get a new wardrobe, man. So I
We will take parity to all our customers.
One last question, Mary.
Yeah, go
We actually got the sachet. So is it for 2 meals or 1 meal? The sachet?
One meal.
One meal.
One meal.
And
Yeah.
anything with liver support.
Sorry.
Liver support.
See, again, those are all you keep taking. Where's my box, man? I've come I don't want to show my box. People get scared. I eat so much. 150 PB vitamins I eat. So hey, one body, right? So why not? So $450 just vitamins. So
It's just not calculated.
that's it.
Everybody did
This is liver, yeah?
This is brain. This is brain pea size. That is
Last time I heard
That
it's
is
kidney.
brain pea size.
Now it becomes all right. Okay. One more round of applause. Awesome. So I think the key is to lead by example. That's when the selling becomes easy. All right.
And our new model is called Chinmay.
All right.
But then you have to go to India. And your mom doesn't feed you then.
Oh, is
You
it?
become like this.
No, she might be online. Okay. All right. So we are done with the product topics. We'll go to the system topics. All right. Okay. Before that, we'll have a joke. Okay. Mona sent it, so no, right?
Mona.
It's a question. Relation between husband and wife explained in just 2 computer keys. A relation between husband and wife explained in just 2 computer keys.
Control delete. Control
Something and
Z.
escape.
Control Z.
Huh?
Controlling, enter and escape.
Control and delete.
Control. Wife control.
Shift delete. It's a relation. How can you delete?
How do you be?
Enter and home.
Escape and control.
Escape and control. Okay.
So, I don't know who is who.
You know who is who.
We already know who escaped. We know who escapes. Escape.
All right, with that, we'll move on to the next topic. Where is it? Okay. All right. Okay. So the next topic is the BSM, is the streaming material in our business. And to cover more about it and the excitement about the BSM, let me introduce the dynamic and the dynamite guru.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
But, thank you for giving the opportunity. This is the first time we are
Yes.
speaking on
All
the. Before I start, probably I want to introduce myself. I'm Guru Raj and Vishala Virshetty, my wife. We do this business together, and proudly sponsored by Eagle Going, Chinmay and Mona, and our coach and mentored by Perry and Anna, and proudly sorry. So Diamond Going, Anup and Preeti, the team of them.
Awesome.
So we are part of the great line of LOS. We are blessed. So to going to the first on the BSM, business support material basically is a stream. Yes, BSM, they say that basically we learn, skill, develop, motivation, information. It's one of the tool out of the pack which you use on daily basis to build ourselves. So I would like to go to the first letter. Barry, if you can put that as just want to show somebody of the people.
Did you send me anything?
No, I just want to show that BSM the app, but you don't know.
Yeah, you keep
Just
talking.
because if everybody knows, then I just probably skip it.
I think so.
That I can skip that. So if everybody knows, then it's a subscription based basically app where
You
they have
on
a
the phone.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to. Yeah.
Okay, this is the app where it's a subscription based, and you have four kind of services like you have basic, core, light, and you have a pro, which is the pro is unlimited and everything like privileges depends on what kind of services you take it. So I'll be speaking of a couple of quick talks on the basically on the BSM. You have a number of categories in that, like how to getting started, attitude, motivation, art, educational, and products and human leadership. You can look at whatever the categories you would like to see and buy them. And I will be speaking about one of the talk which my favorite speak BWW 576 1469 days, basically by Sugit and Kajal. So I'll pick up a couple of points which I would like to see that they speak in that their 4 years of excitement of freedom, how they enjoy. And there is a message voice recorded by Kanti and Lata and Shukara Manjali to say them of freedom. They announce their freedom about like you are free now, you to take it up. They're playing after 4 years of that freedom. That is a very emotional point which it touched my heart. And there are a couple of points which like Sugit speaks about making $1,000 to the people. A lot of people answer, what do you do with the $1,000? The people say that they leak answers. Then he says, why don't you go and ask your boss tomorrow $1,000 of raise? So he says then, okay, then it's not my review period now. I cannot get that. Then he says, why don't you fix $500? I think he talks very funnily and brings up to the $10. He asks, can you get a $10 hike? He says, means great corporate big employee. You can't have a control of $10. That was the opening eyes for me, because means we don't have a $10 to earn until we don't have as an employee. Means we need to wait for a review period. Then he says, I can make $120, whatever his level he was there by launching a person. So it's an eye opener, means we don't have a control of our life to make $10. So that is the one thing which I said. And second point, he speaks about job to the ball. Probably I did not like it. Basically, we talk about with our titles and other thing. We have a better, nicer ball. That's what we realized. He's saying that, okay, we are going on the corporate ladder. We are going with a nicer ball. So at the end of the day, still we have a ball. He says, I quit ball 4 years back. This is the second point which touched my, which and impacted me on that talk. And another talk which I'll be talking about on the BWW 2194, Towers and Bakers. So one of the favorite talk I speak all that I listen to all the time. Basically, it's on the teaching. Basically, it speaks about mindset and work ethics. In that, Lexi speaks about how to build the business, like people with the new people who comes in the business. They speak 90 days core. How do they, why 90 days core is important? Basically, listening, reading, and having a constant communication with uplines, then mentorship, basically. So she says that that's where it starts to becoming the mindset, building the mindset for the entrepreneur and building the mindset for success. So we do constantly uh, basically, and she speaks about and adding the basically we add when you come into the business, we had a lot of things add into the life like listening, reading, and build that. We don't take it out. Basically, we start continue to watch negative TV news continually. It is not going to help. We need to take it out some of the negative parts of it. Adding is the positive one part and taking out the second part. And the third point, she speaks about social network. Basically, we get start comparing about their others' life because we are pulling out ourselves. There is nice pictures of the people because we don't know that real life what is there going. They show only pretty picture on the social network. So how to control and what kind of understanding don't get into the comparison. That's what she speaks about. That's the third point which I wanted to bring it up in which I feel that is a very touchy point. And fourth, coming to that, I'll come to the baker. He speaks about 4 level of commitment in the business. In that one, he speaks about people when you launch, like it's taking a gym membership. Basically, you have a tools. By taking a gym membership, you'll not start building your body or right. You'll not do that. Basically, what he says about saying that is getting the Amway started is as good as starting a gym membership. It's not going to help. It's like you have access to the BWW system and you have Amway products. I don't know. So I'll take another minute. So on the second, I think second follow through, he says, then you listen and build a mindset, then you will follow through. So it is the second B stage of that. So on the C, when you start applying, he talks about the importance of applying. You one-to-one, whatever you are learning is all reading number of books, listening. It's not going to help if you don't apply one-to-one. So in the fourth stage, if you start applying whatever you learn, you apply one-to-one. There's a third point, and this phase C speaks about the phase D when you start getting results. That's it from my side.
Great job, Guru Bisala. They are recently moved and they are going through so much, but they are really building up the business like
So wherever we go, most of the time we find him.
They're going every time.
Dropping the message.
Doing the work, yeah. Absolutely. So proud of them. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So with that, we'll move on to the next topic. You want one more joke or joke at the end? All right. So so for the last topic we kept best of the best. They are the Boston leaders, but there's a new hashtag I think since yesterday, baby steps. But if you try to relate, right, every day you have to put that effort, whether how small it is. If you add that to your habit, then the success will be on your way. So I think baby steps, it sounds funny, but it carries a lot of value. So I think we have to, as I said, the success, it has to be intentional. You have to put that effort intentionally. As Guru mentioned about staying away from the negativity, that has to be intentional. And listening to the talks, that has to be intentional. And also applying those into your action, that is also has to be intentional. So I think whenever you see Anup and Preeti, sometimes you will think, are they real, right? No matter what, whichever day, whatever be the situation, they will be always there with the same level of energy and commitment, right? And I think I'm now almost so many years in the business, but not a single day, even though Anup will be sweating, but the energy level will be the same. I think they are just awesome, right? So without taking much of the time, let's invite Anup and Preeti Sudhani.
Wow. That was so emotional, man. Thank you so much, Chinmay Mona. That was awesome. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Fired up, excited? All right, yeah. Motion leads to emotion. Anyways, we are Anup and Preeti. Our awesome coaches are Dr. Dhimant and Jagruti. Crowns are Kanti and Lata Gala. Absolutely fired up and excited. Our goal is double eagle by Spring Leadership. and it is absolutely happening. And the topic is really very special. Why we are sold out to this business. And I think everybody goes through that phase. And I think I'm going to divide my topic into 6 areas. How really we got sold out, what were the values, the intangibles we got out of the business. The first one I would say is mental. That this business truly prepared us to have that success mindset, right? We talk about mindset and skill set. So we have a direct access to develop a millionaire mindset because we see them, whether it could be through videos, through text messages, through calling them, or through directly associating with them. And that is priceless. Having that millionaire mindset, right? Second thing is mental maturity, mental toughness. And I think this happened because of the daily reading that we have been doing over the years. You see, the thing is, everybody have challenges, but somehow we were taught how to handle those challenges and still keep moving on, right? There were instances like we were in emerald qualification. Preeti's dad expired in the 2nd month. So she went to India and came back in 2 weeks, and she again picked up the business. So we knew how to isolate our problems and not mix it between God, family, job, business, relationship. We knew what we need to do, right? For example, my dad expired a year and a half back, right? Everybody knows. I went there 2 weeks, everything, came back and then picked up the business. So the reason was mental toughness. If whatever, even with our kids, like our second son, he would be plastered all throughout the body for eczema. So we have those challenges, but we don't want to see. I feel God will only bless you with people if you don't complain to God about your challenges and you say, God, give it on. I can handle 100 more people, because with 100 more people comes 100 more challenges, right? So mental toughness, mental maturity, how to give direction to your thinking. The biggest thing that I got from Bill Britt was the word, right? Every conference, he would draw the word, meaning a man's face or a woman's face, and he would draw the 3-pound brain. And he would say how to make more positive than the negative. All through our life, we have more negative programming done. And that is the reason our self-image is low. We only think negative, but how to raise that to make it positive, that you see solution in every problem. So first thing is mental, right? Second thing, physical. These are amazing product. Meenal and Patty did a phenomenal job. You have the best of the best. My health, my home, myself, you have the best of the best products to use, right? Another thing in physical is priority management. How to really, truly declutter your life, have 3-4 apps open and truly focus. Have the time, it is not time management, it's priority management, right? This business to us is our baby, first baby. How will you take care of it? Will you hand over your baby to other people? You want to make sure they are qualified to take care of your baby. So that's where the priority management we learn. How, like, people complain, oh, I'm so busy. We are not really busy, because we really we really make ourselves, rather I should say position ourselves, looking at 6 months, 1 year, 2 year down the road, where we want to live. Meaning we got a lot of attractions to raises. I did not take any raises. So I work from home, right? Some people say, oh, you are lucky. No, I'm not lucky, because some people pick the wrong decisions in life, and that is where they are. But we saw our life 5 years down the road. We understood what is important and what is not important, right? Let's say building a house, $600,000-$700,000 house. We wanted to make sure we don't make our job a necessity to pay for our house. Make sense? So physically, priority management is very important. Emotionally, first thing is the dream, the why. In the dream, the biggest thing that we got out of this business was how to be outcome focused. All our life we have been programmed. Like, if it wasn't this business, I don't think I would have thought anything beyond IT. No matter how miserable my life was, but I was focused, process driven. But now, since we know the outcome that we want, we are looking for better options, right? So clarity of thought, the dream, being happy regardless anything happens in your life. First thing is always be happy, and that is where gratitude comes in. You think about it every single day and you thank God. There could be million things going on, but we all are blessed, guys. If we are alive and breathing and not in the hospital, bottom line, we have the best life in the world, right? So being grateful, overcoming two fears. They say fear of failure and fear of people. Right? These are the two fears, FOF and FOP, and having that self-doubt and the rejections, because you're going to go through this. But because of the core run that we do, see, I think it has prepared us not just for this business, but for life. We can handle even in job rejections, right? Politics that is going on, because we are actually mentally strong in that. Pushing forward versus pulling back. When you going through that, what did Ranga said? Valley of what?
Disappointment.
Yeah, basically any challenges in life, and we will go through it, right? Are we gonna pull back or are we gonna push forward? I love what Stephanie said. When you are pregnant and the baby's coming out, you push, you don't pull. You give life. So when you go through challenges in life, you push through it. You don't pull back and say, oh, I cannot do it. So that is what this business prepared, right? Never give up attitude. Never, ever, 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 never give up. That is what Dexter Yeager said. At 3 a.m, everybody, he said, let me tell you the secret of success. And he said, that's never, ever, ever, ever give up. And another thing is inspiring others to succeed. I mean, what a brilliant platform where your life can be meaningful count of your life. That when you look back, when we all gonna die, when we look back, man, how many lives we can change because of this opportunity, right? So emotionally, these were the things that really kept us in the business. Spiritually, first thing is faith. What is faith? Putting action on your belief. Positive action. Fear is putting negative action, right? So faith is, they say unseen controls the seen. When we all get in the business, we have nobody in our business. But what are we told to do? Make an org chart. Put some circles around it. What are you doing? You are giving faith in the universe that you know what, you're gonna be blessed with a team. So you live in faith, hope. They say you are in this business for two reasons: either hoping to make money or you are making money. And majority of the time, we all are in the hoping, right? If there is no hope, then guess what? We give up in life, right? Power of spoken words. That is huge, huge. Bill Braid, whenever I think of Bill Braid, it's the power of spoken words. Words are like your seed. What you sow, so shall you reap. So always remember to speak what you want in life, not what you don't want in life, right? And then in spirituality, like Colleen says, 4 powers. You got to believe what you want to achieve, then you expect that thing to happen, then you visualize yourself achieving it, and that is how you attract. Meaning these are, unless I would be sitting in a religious someplace, maybe I might learn some things. But again, people hear this all day long in India, but they don't have an application. But here in this business, we can apply all these spiritual things, right? So I covered 3 things, right? Mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. What's the 5th one? 5th one is social. And I will have Preeti share what she felt, that why we got sold out to this opportunity. How did socially we got blessed in this opportunity?
All right. Hello, folks. The topic is so apt, especially right now with so much of going on in social media. Everybody thinks, why we should do Amway. After a certain time, either they give up on their dreams. The first thing I would recommend is first get sold out on a big dream where you cannot get from your job. Right? If that is clear, I'm telling you, you will be unstoppable right from day one. See, personally, what attracted me, I still remember when I was new in this country, I went for my first conference. All I heard was husband and wife building the business. There is someone to coach you, mentor you. Excellent product. We are building this business in our spare time, non-productive time with a very little capital investment. You really don't need a business mindset. As long as you're willing to work hard, and you are ready to learn from the person who is successful, you can be successful. You don't need any professional degree, and the raw material is free. I said, wow, coming from a business family, I said, this I never heard in my life, and I was so excited. And the best thing I liked was husband and wife working together. See, I am nowhere from IT background. If I can count till 6, Anup says you're doing good in business, right? So if not for this business, imagine, first of all, I was on H4 visa. I would be sitting on H4 visa. I would go back to school for no reason, whether I would like it or not. He would send me to school and he would send me to work because whether I like it or no, he's a person, he doesn't want me to sit at home. So in all aspect, I thought this was a complete package. And I got sold out on a husband-wife working together, working for a common dream because we knew eventually we are going to build a legacy wealth, right? See, in this business, even though you both might be working in IT, you think you want to bring your work home? Unless you're a banker, you want to bring your sample home, right? But you don't want to bring your work home. And that was the last thing I wanted to hear from him, that, oh, I have to open my laptop and do something. But today, very proudly, we can say, once he shut down the computer at 5, that's it. We are in total control of our life just because we are part of this amazing business, a business where you can build in your non-productive time, couple of hours, and you you said, right, Guru, Sugit was talking, you cannot even increase a $10. Just this month with the launch and the so much growth of PV in other groups, I can say very proudly that we must have increased our bonus check with extra $1,000 because it was all performance based. It's not like we don't have to give any review to anybody. We had the big dreams. We worked hard. We knew what we wanted, with whom we wanted, and we increased a bonus check. How simple was that? Everything was where we could fit in our busy lifestyle, taking care of the kids. And what we learned from this business, why this business was important, is the self-image, the confidence. There might be people who might say, oh my God, the confidence I got from this FNH platform, I could never talk. This is a great platform to start with. One day you'll be talking in front of 3,000, 10,000 people on the BWW stage. There's a confidence, guys. I'm telling you, there's nothing like having a great self-image and a confidence. You can have a great self-image, two things, when you know where you're going and with whom you're associating, right? We learned about the leadership skill and communication skill. Two strong skills everybody needs. Today we talk, we contact people and the person say, oh, I'm in sales. The first thing I say, great, then you must be good in two skills, leadership skills and communication skills. They said, exactly. That's what, that's where you are in the business, in the job world. But here it's everything provided. You have to grab it and really be thankful for this opportunity. I'm telling you, for the little dollar we spent to get started with the powerful mentorship program, it's unbelievable. The leadership, I'm sure you are seeing the changes in you, right? 2 months in the business, 3 months in the business, and the performance you're doing at job, you can see the changes. And safe environment for the kids. Nothing like it, guys. Friday evening, I know where our kids are. They know where we are. Unlike, if not for this business, we would party someplace, spend the money, be with the people we don't like, spend the money we don't want to spend. And just because it was Friday night, that's what we call Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, wrap up everything, Monday, go back to work. But when it's Friday night, we look forward. I don't know about you, the day we don't have FNH, we both look at each other, what to do? Let's go to the mall for no reason and meet people, right? But this is the place where we grew. Association is priceless. One thing I would say, if not for anything, association is priceless, especially if you have kids. You will not know now, but when they are teenagers, we can see the performance they do at school, the reviews we get from the teacher, the leadership skill they have, the work they do at their workplace. It's amazing, the work ethic they have, the goals they have, the time management they have. It is amazing just because they have seen their parents doing it, and that is what they have incorporated in themselves. We have learned about the vertical alignment. Unlike in this business, of course, we all know God is important. What we would say, oh my God, in-laws are first, my child is first. No, after God, after everything, for me, my husband is number one. Forget about the kids. Kids came later, right? So number one is my husband. If my husband and wife team is solid, nobody can shake our team, and today we don't go up and down. We know, see, we have done an agreement in this business. No matter what, we are getting it done. No matter who comes or no, this train is moving on. We will find our winners, and there are winners outside. The other day, somebody asked me, oh, all these people you're prospecting through social media? I said, no, social media is for lazy people. Somebody asked me in the open meeting. They were like, really? I said, yeah, you go out, It's so much fun when you go out. That is the skills we have developed. Not like you get on the social media. There's so much you have built the friendship. Upline friendship. Upline friendship. Unbelievable. Uplines are the one who brought us in the business. They're our parents, right? You can ask any damn question to our upline. There were there was time, Jagruti or Lata, I would call anytime, even today. If we have anything, we just give them a call. And of course, then the friendship we have built in this business, priceless. 2 o'clock in the night, we can call anybody. If not for this business, these are all party friends. We have to think, whom do we call? But here, no matter what's happening in your life, we have the numbers on our fridge. I told my kids, anytime, anything, just call any of this number, because we know they will be at your service, just because we have built a friendship. See, this is a win-win. It's not like a job, guys. We are like a family, one big family working together for a common success. I have lots to talk, but here is Amit.
All right.
I know you've been seeing me.
Okay. All right. Another one is the vast network that you develop. See, today you need a suggestion from a doctor, from a CPA, from a lawyer. I just pick up the phone and talk to Kanti, and Kanti will connect me to somebody. If we are stuck in a country, guys, I can call up Kanti, and Kanti will find an IBO in that country. Talk about the safety that you build around the network,
You
right?
want to talk about it, Suparna, give you a contact. Just
Yeah, that's okay.
Just
Secret of long youthful life. See, the thing is, every profession, you will see somebody who was at the top at one time, eventually they phase out, right? How many people remember those guys, right? But in this business, you are always like, look at Kanti. From the start till the end, look at Bill Britt. So there is never a downtime in this. And I think there was a story like people, they live longer and happier because of the social circle. So this is a great platform. The last one is financially. What did we get out? The first thing is, I never knew the concept of get out of debt. In India, yes, but coming here, I saw everybody in debt: student loan, house loan, car loan. But because of money management habits, we were able to develop that, right? The second thing is business utopia. Guys, ask Sumit. He runs a company. This is a dream that you can start with couple of $100 and you can tap into $1 billion business. You can build it worldwide with amazing product where you have no employees, no overheads, no paperwork, no government regulation. On top of that, you have a mentor, you have the association. I mean, talk about a business utopia. It's a dream business. Really put some mind, think about it, right? The next thing is, she said, mentorship. Anything, not just for business, anything in life. When we bought our first house, we spoke to our upline. They told us what to look for, what not to look for. When we had our first baby, Dimant and Jagruti told us amazing things: how to feed your kid, how to small things that couples normally do the mistake, that they were able to tell us. So that's another thing. Tax benefits. This is a great tax shelter, right? Financial security. 10 years ago, I developed something called Miniers, right? Miniers is a combination of lot of things. And literally, I could not perform at work. But I was peaceful. Why? Because at least all the expenses were paid through the business income. Talk about financial security. What if you have big homes, big bills, and you cannot go to work? Talk about the mental stress you will be in, right? So that was another thing. And then financial independence. We are not yet there, but that is what we see people when they make $200,000 plus, meaning they can do anything with the money. They go splurge, come back, and the bank balance has again filled up all that. So talk about financial independence. And the last thing is legacy wealth. Whatever we leave, the kids get it from that point on. See, in our job world, we can go VPs and all those titles. That's great. But guess what happens? We cannot transfer those titles to our kids. But in this business, that income is inheritable and willable. And that is powerful, right? So in the last, I just want to start with, this is the honeymoon phase. We all get started. We think logically, business makes sense, for you guys and everybody, and you get a lot of attention from people. We introduce people, welcome you, and you go 100 PV, 300, 600 easily. It's not a big deal. You do some product selling. So this is like utopia. Everything is going great. But this is the place. It's gonna make you or break you. This is the place, starting from 1000 PV and up, guys. If you don't build a team of 20 people and eager structure, you're gonna be in this place for a long period of time. And your goal is actually to get out of this phase quick, so that you start having some success and help other people succeed, right? So this is the thing I'm gonna talk about. This is the place you got to simplify your life. You got to develop some good habits. You got to have those 2-3 apps of life open in this phase, right? uh, Building phase, as I said, eagle 20 plus people. This is the challenging and the struggling phase. Either you can pull back or you can push forward when things come. Now, same outlook, same situation, but how two people think, right? See here, what's going to happen? For example, like for us, we went 1000 PV, right? Next month we went 300 PV. After 6 months, we went 2500 PV. We came back to 1000 PV, and then we went to 75. It was like a roller coaster ride. But guess what? We never gave up on faith. We always believed we're gonna rebuild it and rebuild it. We're gonna find the right people. That's why you got to have right people right here, that they will stay here for a longer period of time, right? Power of spoken words. You don't speak defeat at this point. Nothing is happening. I am losing people, whatever. You talk about what you want. Where do you learn this? In this business, right? Mental toughness, attitude. Attitude is the name of the game. That's why in our business we say 99% is attitude. It's 1% skill set, because attitude will break you or make you, right? You re-evaluate your why. This is a dangerous point. If you don't focus on the business, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get attracted through other deals. You're going to get raises in your job, or you may do something immature, buy a big car, buy a big house. So see, people don't go from here to here, not because they don't have the skill set. They have the skill set, but what they do is major life wrong decisions that they don't take mentorship on. And this was the thing I got from Nick and Steph's recent talk in the Louisville conference, right? Disconnect your current thinking from your past experience. Whatever is happening here, you don't think that, because your thinking decides your future. So the situation, whatever it is, you should disconnect your thinking. Your thinking should be, it's happening. I'm building a team of 20. Great things are happening. I'm moving on to making $2,000-3,000 a month. You speak what you want, not where you are. Your home team becomes tight. You become very strong with your upline. I remember we were, I think, 1000 PV, okay? And it was for 6 months, guys, straight. We did not sponsor anybody in spite of working very hard, very hard, very hard. Right here in Framingham, Dunkin' Donuts, me and Preeti sat down with Diban Bhai. That was the day we were thinking of quitting the business. Quitting. And Dhimant, he's a great listener. He just listened and he said, Anu, just keep pressing on. Keep pressing on. It's going to happen. And in the next 3 months, there was a leadership coming. We just, on belief of Dhimant Desai, we just kept doing. Guess what? In that 3rd month, we sponsored 2 legs that today are the platinum legs for us for last 17 years. See, imagine. So whenever you're going, success is around the corner. You just got to keep pressing on. Quitting should never be in your mind. It's never the skill set, but it's the life situations that mess you up. And the last thing is how you think. Ultimately, the whole success is about how you think and make decisions. That's what we got out of this business, that today we are not just ready for the business. We have been ready for life, to build a dynasty. So let's make it happen. Back to Chintan.
Next time I'm going to put a blinders. I know. Next time I'm going to get my blinders.
Thank you. Big round. Awesome. Attitude is the game. To look at Anu, all over it. Wow. Awesome.
It goes without saying.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, Anu will be there. Right. Because he ended. So.
Got it.
All right. So I think next is the calendar.
Yeah.
All right. So this Wednesday we have the team evaluation meeting done by Dr. Vinod and Shova. And mark your calendar for Feb 22nd for KD and Nidhi. Right? That's going to be an. I think last time he was here, it's
Just
almost a year,
yeah.
more than a year. It was awesome. He did the planning with that. That's awesome. So we can.
We're looking forward.
Okay, with that, floor is open for the excitement.
Any new people?
Any new? Sorry, I was not there here for a couple of weeks. Anyone new?
No.
All right, awesome. Okay.
No,
No, I think next week. Finish next week.
No.
Next week.
Still one few hours left.
Still, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Yep. One day left. Okay. Excitement. First row.
Hey, you sold Excel.
Yeah, actually, we sold our first
Who are you?
product. Oh, sorry. I'm Anisha. We started our business 2 weeks back. We actually sold one of our samples. Preeti taught us how to do the sampling, so we gave one of our colleagues one excess. He liked it, and he actually bought one variety pack. To do.
So I Fatima, proudly sponsored by Perina and Anupam Preeti. So I got an order for BB cream and CC cream, and also we have MG1 on Sunday, and I'm just gonna make 2 new customer on Monday.
We have a lot of excitement in terms of meeting new folks, so that's exciting. But this girl, she's a single mom. She came to be for the VP1, and it was so exciting. Like, you send talks to some people, like, just in an hour she was like, done, and she wanted more. So, and we have a FT1 book for tomorrow, so that's exciting. And a couple of more, people in pipeline for. We also did a lot of. We kind of, finished, like, a lot of people are taking us round and round with the process. Like, we finished, like, if you're in or out. So kind of, we got a couple of people who went out, who fell through the process, but that really felt nice because, it's okay. Like, if they're not going to do it, it's better to, like, not to waste time on, like, it kind of builds our mental, we have to have that space to have more blessings. So we are meeting very nice people, like, outside. We met this couple, actually, both husband and wife are from Roorkee, so I was so surprised from where I come from. It's like, both husband and wife, it was like really funny, and they're right here in Finland. So it's a great thing, like, absolutely. Carrie can share more.
Yeah, excited. Just being, full of life and being out there. That's the main thing. So once you're full of life, just share. Share your excitement and share your the positivity. People will get attracted. So we made meeting some amazing folks, right? So and absolutely things. This year will be having multiple pace meetings from this meeting, right? Absolutely making it happen. And and I mentioned about we met 2-3 sharp people, couples yesterday. Yeah, it doesn't matter weekends, weekdays. Just be there, have fun, and you meet your folks.
Yeah. So I want to share. My daughter sold a vitamin B, and I was telling her you can give it to her at a wholesale cost. Like, she said, "But why, mom?"
Why?
She's like, "But why, mom?" I was like, 40 plus tax. She's like, "Okay, what is it?" I said 40, whatever, 44 or something. So you can ask her for $40. And mother said, "Mom, why, mom?" I said, "Okay, great, I learned." Okay, guys. So if anybody needs coaching, talk to Ritik. But I'm really proud of my daughter. It's her birthday today. Please, I need all of your blessings because she enters her 18th year, like she's 17 now. And it's amazing. Thanks to this business, we haven't done anything. And I get emotional, like, this, you cannot pay a price to kind of kids you raise. It's like, amazing. She's a wonderful kid. And I don't feel, sometimes you're a great mom. Honestly, it's built up this system, and we have always had the gratitude for this, and we'll do it all over again if we have to do it because of the kind of life we're having with our kids. It's wonderful, and you all are our kids, so we give you the blessings back. I know everybody had such good things to say for my daughter, but it's all thanks to this business. I don't know where we will be without this business, and we don't know where our kids will be.
She's amazing. Like, I'm always telling, like, for her, we are into the business. When we saw her,
No,
yeah,
Periana.
At that age, the amount of time management and grace she has, she never complains. So thank you guys. Thank you, Bilbri. Thank you, Anupam Preeti. Thank you.
Manoj and Akhila, sponsored in the business and coached by Anup and Preeti, got order for heart health and couple of MG1s booked for the day.
Awesome.
Wow. Sheila, you must have shown your heart.
Yes.
It's a heart birth.
Yes.
Sumita Nabha here. Retail excitements, Youth Extend Serum, Hydra V, and a couple of other products. But yesterday I was out, and there was a lady, and she started talking to me. She was so nice, and I was thinking she must be in the business. That's why she's contacting me. And the conversation went so well, and she was just a nice person. And I'm like, then my light bulb, went up. Wow, those kind of people are also there. She is in IT and she is open to the business. So I just got her text that she is ready to meet. So that also happens. I was like, wow.
I'm very proud of Abha. Like, every day you get the messages. Like she really puts, it is effort, that she really gives the nice pointers. I look forward to her messages. And I have so many people in the team, they say, oh, please thank Abha, for her messages. So Abha, please keep sending those messages.
Yeah, Chitra.
Hey, my name is Chitra, sponsored in the business by Sumita Nava. Two products we did this week. One of them is the new CBD spray. I have just ordered it.
How?
And I was talking to a colleague of mine. She had a fracture last year, and she's been having some trouble with that foot, off and on. So she keeps going to the doctor. And because I've known about those problems, when she was complaining that she has some, she's having some pain in the leg, I asked her to try the CBD spray, and she took it.
Wow.
So that's the first one. Second one is my mom's retail. She retailed Hydra V toner to one of her friends. And this girl, she called me the day she opened the toner, and she said, I'm so excited. I have never tried a product like this. I've just opened this, but I can already tell you that I'm going to order this as soon as it's about to run out.
Wow, that's cool. Very nice. Thank you, Auntie.
Last two.
But CBD does work. Yesterday I lifted something and I was like having such a bad pain. I was not able to but I just used the spray. I got up in the night and used it and I could sleep, and it does work. So maybe next time, maybe Chitra, you can talk on CBD. Yeah.
Will it work on plantar fasciitis?
Yeah, we can try. That'll be.
See, again, it's a temporary pain relief.
Yes,
right?
temporary.
It will work. It's just that
for the time
it
being.
doesn't cure the.
Yeah. If we apply the balm, we can apply this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
You can keep kicking.
No more tiger bomb.
So nobody else. So okay, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
No, Jada, go.
Go ahead.
You go, yeah.
I was Gerardo by Anupam Preeti. This week, I've been in the business for 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a half. This week, I had my first retail order for the cleaning package.
Wow.
And I just qualified for fast track today.
How did you do that? Have you started using those?
Yeah.
I mean, I say you either buy the product, I'm not your friend anymore. No, I'm talking. They're family friends, so I just told them and shared, and then he said, let's just try it out and let's see what happens later on. But
it's a good door opener product.
Yeah.
The whole kit?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll try it and
Wow. And all the way to Florida. That went to Florida. No, they will love it. Yeah. That's a great product. Yeah.
Good job.
Well, thank you, Anupam Preeti, for the guidance.
Awesome. A guy selling cleaning products.
Yeah.
Works. Now you have to sell the body key, okay? You're more suited for that.
Because Raja, Arif and Fatima, we have one FT1 on Sunday.
Launch happening soon, huh?
We have a few retail excitements, and I don't want to say others though, but we have booked an appointment for weight management. So last week when we did what is that called, like product awareness, yeah, that time I got a couple of people there looking forward for the weight management. So one of them I have booked for this Sunday evening. So I'm calling Anna and Patty, so they will do their best, We will have, like, this is the, we always feel like to have some time with them. So that is the one thing.
Excuse, bad excuse.
No, that's the thing. And also it's always something to learn new, and it's better to go with your coach. When you say coach or mentor, it adds value, right? The third party authentication, like that. So so he's looking forward for it. Just I have to fix the time with Anna and Perry because they are busy a little bit on Sunday. So that's all.
Awesome.
Good stuff. Thank you. If this is on the way, please don't go without that, please.
Awesome. Great hosting. Great hosting.
See, always does.